From boy wizard to man boy wizard to man wizard being played by a boy, Daniel Radcliffe and his friends have evolved over a franchise that has made more money than someone who is really good at sport. Now, I've never been a particular fan of the books or the movies, but I understand that they're quite popular. But then so is Jeremy Kyle and being homophobic, so what the do the general public know? Parts 1 and 2 of the Deathly Hallows have basically been like a drawn-out fetch quest from a video game. The protagonists have blindly wandered round deserted moors, forests and houses they do not own in search of the Horcruxes, with Harry getting a feeling whenever they are close. This is the equivalent of the controller vibrating when you're near a secret in a game, but rather than being a side mission, this is the main event. The fact that the gothic setting looks like a level from Gears of War aids my analogy. Running concurrent with the search for the Horcruxes is the escalation of the sexual tension between the leading trio and a few peripheral characters. This allows for some incredibly wooden romantic encounters. Perhaps the filmmakers were hoping that some of this wood might transfer to audience members' pants. Sadly, it does not. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Harry and Chumps ride a roller coaster, watch a midget fall to his death and piggyback on a dragon, all the while failing to make wands look like intimidating weapons for the 7th time in a row. All the imagination and angst that was obvious in the first book of the series has by this point drifted off, leaving us with something that feels very much like generic action fantasy in its place. If you've invested yourself in the franchise, then this final send-off will feel appropriately epic. The music alone is enough to raise the hairs on the back of your neck. But even this feeling might be a Pavlovian response, drummed into us over a decade during which has come to be associated with impending wizardy fun at the hands of Potter and company. We hear that tune and our minds salivate in anticipation, bypassing the critical faculties and going straight for the nostalgic gooey centre. Of course, my current babbling is even more redundant than normal because Harry Potter The Deathly Hallows Part 2 has already made over $800 million worldwide. Maybe in my next video I'll criticise Hitler for being a bit harsh on the Jews, because I clearly don't know when it's too late to start criticising something.